Hey everyone, welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your home for everything on two wheels, from retro icons reborn to futuristic rides that push the limits of engineering. And today, we've got something truly special. A legend from the past has roared back to life. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Yamaha RD 350LC. A name that once defined speed, thrill, and rebellion on the streets has returned, reborn for the modern age. But does it really capture the spirit of the old road while living up to today's standards? Well, that's exactly what we're about to find out. Let's start with that first impression of the design. The moment you see the new RD 350LC, you know Yamaha wanted to pay tribute to the original, but without simply copying it. From the front, it strikes that perfect balance between nostalgia and modern aggression. The twin circular LED headlights are a clever nod to the classic road style, but now they're wrapped in a sleek housing with DRL rings that glow like a pair of angry eyes. The front cowl flows seamlessly into a muscular tank, and the small, tinted fly screen adds just enough attitude without being over the top. You can tell that Yamaha designers studied the original lines but reinterpreted them with sharper cuts and a more aerodynamic feel. Moving to the side, the bike's proportions are instantly familiar: a long, horizontal stance, a sculpted 14-liter tank, and a minimalist tail section. The tank wears the RD 350LC stripes with pride, that unmistakable white and red combination with bold lettering that makes old-school enthusiasts instantly nostalgic. Yamaha has even brought back the old RD font, slightly modernized but instantly recognizable. The frame underneath is an aluminum twin spar setup, replacing the old steel cradle frame, giving it better rigidity and lighter weight. The engine is neatly exposed, reminding you that this bike is meant to be seen, not hidden behind bulky panels. The side profile also shows off the new underbelly exhaust setup. Instead of twin pipes sticking out like the old two-stroke days, Yamaha went with a dual-outlet titanium exhaust tucked low, maintaining symmetry but improving ground clearance and emissions. The 17-inch alloy wheels are wrapped in Michelin Road 6 rubber, perfectly suited for both spirited canyon runs and daily riding. The side panels wear a small LC logo, A standing for liquid-cooled air touch that connects the bike to its 1980s heritage. Now swing to the back, and you see how Yamaha managed to merge heritage with a modern sport naked vibe. The tail section is short, sharp, and clean. The LED tail lamp has a thin strip design that looks stunning at night. There's a small grab rail for practicality, and the license plate holder extends just enough to keep the silhouette sporty without violating design regulations. The dual rear shocks from the old days are gone, replaced with a monoshock setup hidden neatly under the seat. From behind, it's a perfect blend of retro attitude and contemporary minimalism. But let's get to the real heart of this machine: at the engine. Back in the day, the RD 350 was famous, or should we say infamous, for its brutal two-stroke twin-cylinder engine. It was raw, wild, and often called the Widowmaker for a reason. The 2026 version doesn't try to mimic that chaos but honors it with a completely new liquid-cooled, 349cc parallel twin engine. It's a four-stroke. Of course, 8 times have changed, but Yamaha has engineered it to keep that same snappy, lively character. It produces 52 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 38 Nm of torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute. Not monstrous numbers by today's standards, but the delivery is where it shines. The throttle response is instant, and the bike pulls cleanly all the way to redline, giving that same eager surge that made the original RD a legend. Yamaha calls it the cross-pulse twin and engine tuned for linear yet thrilling power. The exhaust note is another highlight. Yamaha used a new acoustic chamber system that makes the twin pipes produce a raspy, crackling tone, especially at high revs. It doesn't sound like the old two-stroke scream, but it's got that addictive edge that keeps you twisting the throttle just to hear it sing. The gearbox is a 6-speed unit with a slipper and assist clutch, and Yamaha has included quick shifter support both up and down, standard on the higher trim. The fueling is handled by Yamaha's ride-by-wire system, allowing 3 ride modes: A, Urban, Sport, and Legacy. That last one, Legacy, is a tribute to the old RD. It sharpens throttle response, adjusts traction control, and even modifies the exhaust valve timing to make the engine feel more raw and lively. On the road, the 2026 RD 350LC feels light and incredibly nimble. The curb weight is just 164 kilograms, which means it flicks through traffic and corners effortlessly. The handling is easily one of its biggest strengths. The combination of a lightweight frame, sharp steering geometry, and quality cab suspension means it feels stable yet playful. You can lean it deep into corners, and it just stays planted. The front suspension is a fully adjustable 41mm USD fork, while the rear monoshock offers preload and rebound adjustment. Braking is handled by dual 298mm discs at the front with radial calipers and a 220mm disc at the rear, all supported by cornering ABS. Performance-wise, Yamaha claims a 0 to 100 km/h time of around 4.2 seconds, and a top speed close to 190 km per hour. But beyond numbers, it's the riding feel that stands out. The power band is wide, and the engine feels eager everywhere. Even at lower revs, it doesn't bog down. It's smooth, predictable, and incredibly fun. The ride modes genuinely change the bike's character, making it suitable both for city commutes and weekend blasts on twisty roads. The digital cockpit is another area where Yamaha has combined classic and modern elements. The 5-inch TFT display has a retro-inspired interface, showing a circular tachometer design with digital readouts for speed, gear, and trip data. It also includes Bluetooth connectivity for navigation and call alerts. The switchgear feels premium, and the build quality overall is top-notch, exactly what you'd expect from Yamaha's current generation bikes. Fuel efficiency isn't exactly the focus here, but it's respectable. You can expect around 24 to 26 km per liter in mixed riding conditions, which is quite decent for a performance-oriented twin. The 14-liter tank gives a range of about 300 km, making it practical for weekend trips. When it comes to pricing, Yamaha has positioned the new Road 350LC as a premium middleweight roadster. In global markets, it's expected to be priced around $7,200, while in India and Southeast Asia, the localized versions could come in around 4.5 to 5 lakh rupees, depending on taxes and import duties. There will likely be two variants, a standard model and a performance edition with the quickshifter and higher spec suspension. So, does the 2026 Yamaha Road 350LC live up to its legendary name? In many ways, yes. It's not just a modern bike with an old badge. It carries the spirit of the original, that raw excitement, the lightweight agility, the sense of fun, but wrapped in a machine that's refined, reliable, and ready for the modern rider. It's the perfect blend of heritage and innovation. Purists might miss the blue smoke and that two-stroke crackle, but Yamaha has done something incredibly smart. They've reimagined the road, not replicated it. If you're someone who loves bikes with character, if you want that perfect mix of retro appeal and cutting-edge tech, this bike deserves a spot on your short list. Whether you grew up dreaming of the road or you're discovering the legend for the first time, the 2026 Yamaha Road 350LC will make you smile every single time you ride it. And that wraps up today's deep dive into this reborn icon. If you enjoyed this review and want to stay updated on every major launch and comparison in the world of motorcycles, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Say, would you pick the new Road 350LC over something like the KTM Duke 390 or the Triumph Speed 400? Let us know what you think. This is Global Bike Buzz, bringing you the sound of engines, the thrill of speed, and the stories behind every ride. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.